Hey guys, Troy here with the InnerGeekZone.com, and we're continuing our look at character creation in Guild Wars 2, this time with the Asura. They are the tiny little tech and gadget specialists with the big ears. And we'll of course start out by scrolling through the different professions and giving you a glimpse of what the different armor sets can look like on an Asura. If you don't know already, any of the races can be any of the 8 professions. There are no race class restrictions, so you're free to be whatever profession you want to be, regardless of what you want your character to look like. Each race, of course, also has its own unique starting area that you're going to be going through in the first few levels, and they're each going to have their own unique starting city with their own unique set of quests and tasks that need to be completed. Now here again, you start out with the height slider that adjusts the height of your character, and then you move on to the different body styles, and we'll take a look at those here. There are currently 8 different body types available for the Asura. Everything from a little skinny guy to this guy's got a little bit of muscle on him, to some that are a little bottom heavy and a little cartoonish looking. The Asura have body markings as well, and we'll need to actually switch this over to a darker color so you can actually see the detail in that. There again, there are a few different ones here to choose from to kind of give your own look, and you can change the color of your body markings to make yourself look a little different. Now, after you've chosen what body style you want to go with and the markings that you're going to have, you're going to move on to the hairstyles, and there are some pretty unique and creative hairstyles available for the Asura. Once you choose your hairstyle for your male Asura, you're going to move on and choose your facial features, which is going to determine what your guy's going to look like. Once again, there's a handful of options to choose from, and some of these are actually pretty darn creepy looking if you ask me. Of course, the big feature on the Asura are their ears. You've got several different ears to choose from, and then you can go in and kind of tweak with the sliders, the size of the ears, the way they tilt, and just add a little more customization to your character. As you may have seen in some of our other character creation videos, there are quite a few sliders in the Guild Wars 2 character creation. This large amount of sliders really allows you to add a high amount of detail work into your character's own personal look. Pretty much every feature and every detail can be micromanaged to really create the exact look that you're going for. Some of the different sliders really affect some races more than others, but overall each one is going to add another little unique thing that you can just change about your specific character. After messing around with some of these other sliders for a little while, you're going to get down to the one that really is going to matter for the Asura and really is going to show the most, and that's going to be the ear sliders. You've got 4 sliders here just for the ears, and that's after you've chosen your own specific ear set that you wanted from the original choices. And you can decide if you don't want your ears to be that big of a deal, make them smaller, or have great big giant flapping ears that really just flow in the wind as you run. As you can see, you can change the thickness, the angle that they're at, the way they kind of set off of your head. And of course, you can give yourself a ginormous melon on top of your neck if you want to as well. Just like all the other character creations, at the end you get to see your starting outfit and tweak the colors of what you're going to want that to look like going into the game. So now we're going to go in and we're going to take a look at the female Asura and run through their character creation real quick so you can see a lot of the details that are available for them. Here again, we're going to run through all the professions and just let you get a glimpse of what the armor is going to look like later on in the game. As you can see already, some of the facial features and body types really make it obvious that this is a female Asura, and some of the other ones can leave a bit of doubt if you're just wandering around in the world and you run face first into one of these. So we'll just run through here and let you have a look at the features that are available for the females. Here are the different body types, and you gotta love the little 1950s bathing suit she's got on. Each one of these is a slight variation over the one before. Some of them very skinny, some of them kind of chubby. However you want to be. The markings for the female seem to be pretty much the exact ones that are for the male. I didn't notice any that are particularly unique just for the female. There may be 1 or 2, but for the most part they're pretty similar. Most of the hairstyles available for the female, however, are unique. I think there are 1, maybe 2 that are the same or at least very similar to what the males have. But for the most part, your hairstyles are going to be pretty feminine, and are going to be one of the major ways that you can announce to the world that, hey, I am a female, not a male Asura. There again, some of the facial options are pretty feminine as well, but there are a few of those that were a little ambiguous and a little hard to tell. Skin colors and marking colors can, of course, always be changed. And here you see the different ear options that are available for the females. And here you've got all the different sliders that are always available, but we'll just go on down to the ear sliders and just mess with those for a little bit so you can see some of the changes that can be made with the ears for the Asura female. And then finally, of course, we move on to your starting outfit, where you get to change the color palette of what you're wearing. So that's going to wrap it up for our look at Asura character creation in Guild Wars 2. As always, you can check out the blog at theinnergeekzone.com, as well as hit the link below and here at the end of the video to check out more Guild Wars 2 character creation. And thank you very much for watching.